everybody, and welcome to the Grim Report. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know where the rest of the group is, the rest of the crew is. From what I know, you can read on Vault's Facebook, so please don't ask. Okay? I'm not as informed as some people think. This is a Grim Report, but it is a sad Grim Report, and I'll get to that in a moment. Let's first off, get what you people are here for. What my fans are here for, and that's the report. Well, today, this is an interesting one. This is very interesting. This one is called, I like to call, Amelia Earhart. Now, why am I bringing this up? It's been about 80 years. Right? So many people have said this, said that. Alright? I'm just going to get to the report. It's about Rachel Heritage Shea. S-H-E-A. It was published June the 21st, 2017. It's been nearly 80 years. On July the 2nd, July the 2nd, 1935, Amelia Earhart navigator Fred Newman took off from New Guinea, and Earhart in a Lockheed Electric Tri-10E on the last legs of their round the world tour. You know, round the world thing. They were going around the world. They were aiming for tiny Howland Island just north of the equator. They couldn't find it. Despite their many attempts at it, they could not find it. The U.S. Coast Guard Navy scoured the area by ship and by plane for 2 weeks. George Platam, Earhart's husband, enlisted civilian mariners to continue to hunt. Over the years, enthusiasts have looked for signs of Earhart on her plane in the Marshall Islands on Saipan and deep underwater. But the mysteries of what happened to Amelia Earhart may be close as if it's ever being solved. An expedition organized by the International Group of Historical Aircraft Recovery, TIGHR is what their name is, if you want to shorten it. They set sail on June the 24th from Fuji. On board will be is a team, since it's been passed yesterday, actually a couple of days ago. And the team that's proved astonishingly adept at locating human remains, especially trained forensics dogs. You know the forensic dogs. Expedition's destination Nukamura, an uninhabited island some thousands of miles north of Fuji. The members of TIGHR have developed the last 3 decades on testing that they call the Nakamura hypothesis. In other words, their idea. The Earhart and Newman couldn't find Howland, and they landed on Nakamura. This is so, guys. Everybody knows they disappeared over the Pacific. They spawned multiple theories, but they're fake. TIGHR had launched 12 missions in search of the Earhart expedition. Less a shot in the dark. Any expedition had Tom King, TIGHR's senior archaeologist. The coral autonomum is 350 nocturnal miles south of Howland on the line of position of 157 northwest, 337 southeast. That's degrees. That Earhart identified in their last confirmed radio message. Up the northwest line, there is nothing but empty ocean for thousands of miles. To the southeast, the Phoenix Islands, which include Nakamura, just in case you don't know where they're at, where you are. Rick Gillespie, the exclusive director of TIGHAR, that it's a logical direction ahead, Nakamura then called the Garden Island as a reef flat where Earhart could have landed in the Electrum during the low tide. More intriguingly, when the island was temporarily colonized in 1940, during the last gasp of the British Empire, 13 bones were discovered, shipped to Fuji. Measures and sequentially lost. The colony administrators suspected that they might be Earhart, and the TIGHAR research suspected they know the site where the bones were found. There is the real potential for there is to be more bones, says King. There are 193 unaccounted for. Earhart stepped onto the world stage in 1928 after becoming the first woman to fly as a passenger. Across the Atlantic, she repeated the feat in the solo pilot in 1932, vanished in 1937 while attempting to fly around the world. And so that's where the dog comes in, guys. The human rainbow, the one that can detect human bodies. Institute for Cane Forensics, IFC, have nosed out a brutal site as deep as 9 feet and as old as 150,000 years. No other archaeological technology is more sophisticated than the dog's nose, says Fred Hibert, archaeologist in residence of the National Geographic Society, which is sponsoring the canines. They have a higher rate of success identifying things that ground penetrating radar, but the mission will be a challenge, they said. The dogs for boarding collies named Barkley, Piper, Marcy, and Kyle will have to endure the trans-Pacific flight as well as a nearly week-long ocean voyage to get to Nakamura. The island itself is hot, covered with vegetation, teeming with crabs included. Wow, guys, this stuff just goes on, and I'm not going to get any longer than what I said. But if the dogs discover anything, you see, discover a lifetime. They can test for DNA. The rats chewed upon bones, he said. DNA is general, like cold and dark. You are not going to get a lot of cold and dark on Nakamura. So basically, there's no rats there, basically, but they won't be able to have DNA, and they won't be able to get anything out of it until they ship it back to the U.S. if they find anything. Some of the people remain skeptical, though. Keeping this about to 10 minutes because some of the people don't watch no more than 5. I'm going to get to what I did. You see, this little toy means a lot to me. Why does it mean a lot to me? You said, you're saying, Grim is just a toy. No. This toy has sentimental value. A lot of sentimental value. You're like, how does a toy have sentimental value? We see, before Vault, there were 2 men in my life. One gave me this toy. The other one he still helps me today. So there's 3 now. Actually, no, there's Just two. Why am I saying this? We see this toy was given to me by a man that means a lot. I dated his daughter for a short period of time. Actually, no, a long period of time. Am I kidding? I've known him since I was 18 years old. Actually, no, 20. Since I was 20. I got out of high school. I was dating his daughter. I met him. An all-around nice guy. Now, you don't get a lot of people that are nice in your life that have an impact in your life. This man had an impact in my life. Name's Ken Jackson. Had a big impact on shaping my attitude, the way I am, how I draw my art. He was a big influence on my life, just like Vault was a big influence on YouTube. Just like my uncle was a big impact on how I was raised and how I am today. You only get 3 of those people. I mean, yeah, one should be your dad. Well, my dad was the 4th person, but like I said, there was 4. And like I said, there was 5. There was 3 since my dad died. And this man helped me develop. I'm tearing up. I've known this man for a good long time, guys. So you have to forgive me. Forgive him the good old Grim Reaper here. He's a little fidgety. I'm tearing up. This man died yesterday. This man, his name is Ken Jackson, like I just said. And he helped shape my art. He helped shape how I draw. And all around a big influence. Because at one point, I was thinking about stop drawing, period. You guys know me, which you do. I love drawing. And I remember saying I'm fed up with this. And I go to the comic book store. And I get in a conversation with Ken. And I see some of his art on the wall. This man is good. Oh, man. He's good. And seeing his art inspired me to want to do better. I wanted to get as good as he was. And to find out yesterday around midnight that the man died, I didn't know what to say. Or do. I was shocked. Stunned even. Just one of those moments like. And then when you get up in the morning and, guys, just forgive me for this. I knew the man a long time. Known the man for a long time. 9 years of my life spent in Blythe, Arkansas was spent. I remember doing the haunted house. I remember playing the Marvel role-playing game. I remember playing D&D. And it was just solid. Just fun. And I moved away twice, and things just, me and his daughter just kind of got out of hand, and I said some things to a friend of mine, Eddie Crawford, I apologize. Should have done it years ago, but I apologize for anything I may have said or done. But now is the time to grieve, and this has been, like I said, this was given to me by this man. That's why it is still is with me always. So, yeah, you saw the grim side. I'm human, mostly. That he really helped develop my personality and had a big impact in my life. So, if you guys don't watch this, I don't care. This part was for him as much as it was for me. So, good luck, good night. Rest in peace, Ken. God bless you all.